Well, where are we this evening? Back in the garage. The next evening, after we've pulled the cylinder head on the right side off of the 455 Oldsmobile engine, now we're going to pull the left one off. Got all the bolts off, everything's done. I'll show you a couple of things in a few minutes, but got to wrench this head off. The seal's broken. I just felt it break a couple of seconds ago. Now I'm going to take it off. We'll see what we have inside this side of the engine. Hopefully won't be any unpleasant surprises or anything like that. And got to work carefully. There's not much room in the garage between the wall and of course the car on the other side. I did pad it a little bit, but regardless. Anyway, let's give this little monster a heave. They weigh about 65 pounds, these heads roughly. Put two of them together and you almost got me there. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, heave ho! Oh yeah! Put it down, balance it out. And let's see what we got here. Okay, wipe the hands again. Get the camera. Okay. Get the safety off of the lanyard. Okay. Alright. Get it around my wrist. Okay. Nothing got upset in the settings. Alright. Let's see what we got in this monster. Looks like there was a touch of dampness in this one over here, as I thought there very well could have been. Regardless, that's about as bad as it is, and that's really nothing. I've seen engines put into service with people just giving just a quick sanding in the cylinders and using the same rings, cleaning out the carbon from the pistons, and away they go. This one's certainly going to be getting just a little bit more than that, and it's not really too bad. Let's see any ridge. Oh, again, no ridge. I think just a good honing and a set of rings will get us by with the stock pistons. Let's see where the oil was pumped into that, into the cylinders and things. Good thing I really didn't try to start this engine and get ahead of myself, really, because that would have probably caused some damage, being a little bit over enthusiastic. So maybe it's a good thing that the points themselves were a little bit slicey dicey and barely opening, and this thing didn't kick over in the first movie that I made when we first saw the engine. You can see where a touch of dampness just got in, and that is exactly where the breather return for the PCV system is. So even though the engine was wrapped up, you still got a little bit of dampness into the engine over here. But fortunately it's just on the outside, and that really isn't any detriment to anything. As I said, all the cylinders were putting out over 100 psi compression, so that's a very good start. And inside there's really nothing showing. Let's try to make the light work with the camera here. There you go. There's really nothing showing any dampness or wetness related damage to the engine. Just a good cleaning up is what's going to really be required on this monster. And again, of course, we have everything lined up down in there. Had a couple of casualties, a couple of kills or something like that. This rocker got broken, the bridges they call it, and that one got broken. So I got 3 broken bridges, and if that's the extent of damage so far, then pretty much laughing. Again, parts all lined up, all arranged in a row, everything lined up properly. Keep them in order, and so that way you don't have any more headaches trying to get things together. Starting to look more and more like a bear block, this thing. Cam doesn't look too bad either, although it is going to be replaced. Pulled out a couple of the lifters and nothing alarming there. The wear pattern looks okay on the lifters. You can sort of see that one right in the middle of the camera lens over there, the wear pattern on it. That's what it's supposed to wear. It's sort of like in a ridge, like in a squiggly line, sort of up and down the sides. But this engine shows, well, it's very average wear. I don't think it has super crazy mileage on it, but this is where the gaskets were broken for the intake manifold. This is why it was leaking so much. That's why it would have been pretty bad to have just tried to put this engine back into service. Another reason. This was broken over here, that seal. You can see the crack just down right around the middle of the lens right now of the camera. So this would have been a leaker, and over there as well too. So I can only imagine what the oil pan gasket must be like, and of course the rear seal. So just more things going on. Pulling it apart. Get the floor cleaned up, get this thing pushed to the side again. That's kind of sort of enough for the evening, but there we go. 455. Big block V8 going on to a 72 Olds Vista Cruiser. Have a great evening, great day. All the car dreams come true, and even in a little garage like this, you can still make things happen. Bye-bye.